This is Chris Lawson with DMVElite Showcase Events, coming to you today and not such a great topic, as we have lost one of our DMV leaders, the legendary Riley Gore, Mr. Gore, Coach Gore, who, to the best of my knowledge, has served the youth community here in the DMV for roughly, I would say, 40 years. Mr. Gore, who was one of the original AAU members from what I understand back to the 70s. I have my colleagues here with me today. They'll be able to share a little bit more of that with you. With AAU, and then the nationally recognized Slam and Jam Hoyas AAU basketball program. He passed away January 10th, 2014, and so today I have here with me to share in the condolences for Coach Gore, PK Martin, our Potomac Valley representative, and Leon Rivers of Bowie Magic AAU basketball.
Riley and I started out probably more as adversaries than as friends. I came into the area in 1982 and wanted to start my own AAU basketball program. I think by 85 I had a little more understanding of his history and the commitment he had made to the Potomac Valley community. And by 97, when I became governor of the Potomac Valley District, I had appointed him the boys basketball chair, and I made sure that he was able to get on the national basketball committee to represent Potomac Valley as we traveled around the country. I think I'm going to miss him more from being able to call him late at night and discuss the kids in our area that he felt were going to be successful at the next level. The basketball development end was more his thing. I was more administrative, but I'm truly going to miss him.
Mr. Gore was a wonderful person. Mr. Gore would always teach me the finer points of how to develop a player, as well as how to develop a program to make sure that you knew that your kids were being taught, not just winning basketball games, but teaching them how to play the game. Mr. Gore, I have so much respect for. I've known Mr. Gore now for well over 25 years. He's been a model citizen in the Prince George's County Public School System, as well as in AAU basketball. Silver Hill Boys and Girls Club, Mr. Gore has touched many lives, and he will be truly missed in the basketball community.
Coach Riley Gore, one of the major architects of AAU basketball in the Washington, D.C. area. Coach Gore has had a lot of young men and women come through his organization. He pretty much would take a child who might not have had confidence, gave himself confidence. May have taken kids who may have thought they were just as good, taught them how to work within a team, taught them how to basically just be confident and good about themselves. His main philosophy was, we always take a kid, we form a team, and we take each one's talent. And with each one's talent, we'll form a team where everyone can pretty much dwell within that team environment. He was definitely a motivator. He was definitely a mentor. He was an educator, and he was a father figure to a lot of young men who are now in their older 40s now. But he was always someone that you can always call on. He was always someone that can give you the advice. Sometimes when you get in the box, he was just there for you.
I feel like Riley Gore was a pioneer. You know, he set the stage for a lot of us from on the AAU level. You know, talking about 20, 25 years ago when I played in his organization, played in Slam and Jam, some of the and he was a mentor. When I started my organization, he was one of the first people I reached out to kind of consult to what's the best ways to go about doing it, and what's some of the philosophies I wanted to emulate, and that was one of the things about him, like he never got caught up what program you coach as much as you was helping kids, he wanted to help you. And that's what we gotta, as a generation, that's what we gotta pick up as the people that came in behind him and some of the older guys, is just how to work together and make sure that we're doing what's best in the community for these kids, because it's not about us, and that's one thing he always stressed was it's not about, him, it's not about the Boo Williams, it's about how can they impact kids, so that's something I try to pride myself on every day, is how many kids can I help to accomplish the goals they may not accomplish if one of us don't help them, so that's some of the things that I've took from him, and I've been knowing Mr. Gore since I was 12 years old, so I consider him not only a mentor and a mentee, but a special friend in my life and someone that always helped me.
For AAU here.
Right.
And a lot of people don't realize that while these kids are here playing now, is because of that man, and he got connected with the AAU and brought the whole concept here, and it just was blossomed.